So this is just a quick video because I know I haven't made one in a little while. There's been a lot happening here over the past couple of months, so just thought I'd give you a quick update on what was happening, what I've been up to, and show you the mess of the workshop. So Smelly Cat Creations is now full-time, so this has now become my full-time income. I need to crack on, get some more orders in, and that's why there hasn't been as many YouTube videos, just because I've been working on the trying to get some more orders and trying to do some more jobs. So we've got a great big, got a machine that this is a test for a new packaging branding iron. So we're going to give that a go. That was done yesterday. As you can see, work B hasn't been doing as much as it was. I've been on the lasers a lot for the last few weeks. I've just been running off some discs here. So that's the 110mm logo disc that I sell to people to use in their photos. It's good for branding, good for watermarking your photos. And then there's some of the little 20mm maker coins. So that's been doing that today. The workshop is a mess. Well, I think it's a mess. It's I'm in the middle of trying to start insulating it. As you can see, I've got some insulation, and I've got tons of insulation sitting under a cover outside. It's been a couple of years now. I keep saying I'm going to get around to doing it. I haven't done it. I need to do it because not just for the insulating for the winter, but also with the work bee in here. I want to cut down the noise that goes outside to keep neighbours happy. So I've started on that. I'm using up some horrible coloured paint that I originally bought for the outside of the workshop, but I couldn't stand it, so I'm putting a coat of that on the inside. And then, as my cats like to use the toilet a lot, I save up the old bags, and I'm stapling them to the inside. Then the insulation is going to go on that as sort of like a water barrier. So that's in the process at the moment, getting that done. The other addition to the workshop is my friend's work bee. He hasn't been using it. Offered me to borrow it, use it, stick it in here. So same as mine, basically 1 meter by 1 meter work bee. Slightly older, I think it's the generation before mine, which actually has more wheels on the Y gantry. To me, I think that seems a better option. Mine crack because I've only got 4 wheels on the top, and that's got 8. Also managed to early on got him to do the upgrade to the 1.5 kilowatt water cooled spindle. So that's on this machine as well. I've got it all, it's all working now, got it all set up, got the network cables running around the workshop. It works. I just need to face off the wasteboard, and then that one's pretty much ready to run as well. So if I want to put 2 of them running in there, there's definitely going to need to be some sound deadening, some soundproofing, possibly even containing one of them within a box, or a outside construction to try and. I just want to cut down the noise. They can be noisy. I do eventually probably plan to replace my work bee. It's a great machine, but it is still semi hobby classed, I would say. There's no point throwing tons of money at it to upgrade it to linear rails, and there's just no point. There's no point buying a Fiesta to upgrade to a Ferrari. You may as well just buy the Ferrari in the first place. So as you can see, mine's only got the 4 wheels on the top. That one's got 8. My front wheels also, as you can see, crack. Personally, I believe that's, well, it's because I'm machined brass, that doesn't help, but it would certainly, I do think it would take less pressure off the wheels if it had the original ones where they had more like 8 of them on there. Rest of the workshop, a mess, still a mess. Once I get the insulation up in here and that's all done, I'm going to board over it with 6mm plywood, and then what I think I'm going to do is, because there's just stuff like hanging everywhere, so what I think I'm going to do is, once the insulation's up and I've boarded over the walls, I'm going to put French cleat systems around most of the walls, I think, and then I can just sort of move stuff around as and when needed. So that's where this is at the moment. I was making a lot of bottle lamps, so I had absolutely tons of bottles up there. I have actually got rid of half of them because I don't remember the last time I made a bottle lamp. It's another project I was working on, and it works. It is a acrylic sheet bender. Warms it up with a wire, and then you can bend the acrylic sheet. That I should have made a video on, but it isn't fully finished anyway. It's not spot on yet, so I might remake another one, to be honest, and then perhaps if I remake another one I should video that one. I'm terrible at not videoing things when I do them, so it's just a quick update on where I've been at. I will get this insulation up, crack on. If anybody's interested in any branding items, obviously that has become one of my main focuses, is all the branding related items. Branding irons, they've been a bit quiet recently, so I could do with doing some more branding irons. And yeah, check out all my stuff on Instagram and my Facebook page. The website is also now up and running, so it's only got a couple of pages at the moment, but I am adding them. I think we've got up to about, I've got the home page, a gallery, and the contact page. So to take a look at that, I'm pretty pleased with it so far. I'm going to add some product pages, some sort of speciality product pages, and then the shop is also on there, so there's a link to the shop on the website if you want to go and have a look at that. There's a few things available in the shop. You can, for instance, you can now buy these, you can now order the all of the Make and Mark discs. You can order them direct if you want from the shop. You will need a vector image though, so a lot of people, I need to put a page on there explaining the difference between raster images and vector images. This was actually, let's have a quick look. This was I converted this from a PNG to a vector, and it didn't come out too bad. Getting quite good at converting the different raster images now. Took a bit of playing about, quite a lot of playing about actually, and this wasn't all made in one go. While doing the conversion process, I often do multiple parts, so the writing I converted over separately, and I actually thickened it up slightly. So I converted that over in one hit, and then on another go I converted over the bench and the basket. They were done in separate parts because to get the detail to come out in the basket, the writing wouldn't come out in the conversion, so I worked to get as much detail as I could come out in that. So I think that's come out pretty nice. It looks good on the disc. So if you fancy one of them or anything else, I might make a video on my specific branding items and, you know, sort of where you can use them. These are obviously, I use these little discs a lot myself as well, which I use them for put these in the bottom of chopping boards, anything pretty much. These are 20 mils. I personally think 30 mil is the best size ideally, but yeah, as you can see, still got all the branding marks from testing out people's branding irons. This probably needs to resurface itself. So just a little update. Come and say hello, check out the social media pages, and I'll try and make another guide or how-to video as soon as I can. Thanks for watching. Cheers.